redesigned for easier maintenance, better consistency, and lower chemical consumption. Sonny's Simonized Tire Shine machine is helping over 1,000 car wash operators eliminate labor and improve customer satisfaction around the world. Developed in conjunction with Simonize USA, the Tire Shine machine completely automates and improves the most requested and profitable extra service in the industry. It can be installed in the drip area, eliminates hazardous slipping, controls theft, and allows both Express Exterior and Extreme Express operators to offer this extra service. The results are nothing less than phenomenal. The system ships with a free 30-gallon drum of Simonized non-solvent dressing that actually absorbs into the fiber of the patented Tire Shine pads. This creates the perfect environment to dress oversized and low-profile tires, regardless of volume. Lower labor costs and improve customer satisfaction with Sonny's Simonized Tire Shine machine. Visit sonnysdirect.com for details. Now, an in-depth overview of this product with Anthony Analetto, President of Sonny's Equipment Division.
Well, this piece here you recognize as the Simonized Tire Shine machine. Great piece of equipment, widely accepted, first one in the market, over 1,000 units sold. And this year, the guys at Simonize and some of our customers asked us to make a couple of improvements to try to make it a little bit easier to operate and easier to maintain. And this year we did that, and we made it simple. We didn't want to have everybody not have the new features as usual. It was important for me to make them retrofittable as the manufacturer for Simonize. So we actually made this here with a hinge kit that bolts right on top through the existing holes that are in your existing Tire Shine machine, and makes it real easy to open it up and change the sponges out, or flip your sponges over, or check your manifold for clogged nozzles or any service problems. The other thing we did when we did this, we actually made a smaller nozzle. I sent up a bunch of different types of nozzles to the folks at Simonize to practice with and play with, and they realized that the smaller nozzle would pressurize better and actually give us more flow and more velocity through the nozzle and get the chemical where we want it, out here to the face of the pad. And by doing that, we increased the performance of the machine, reduced the use of the chemistry, and made the unit work much better. So every machine that leaves today has the new hinge set up on it, and anybody who wants to buy it can buy the hinge conversion kit, which comes not only with the hinge and the hardware. You'll use your existing plate, but you'll also get the new manifolds with the new check valves and all the tubing that goes with that. Makes it real nice. It's real easy. Little Allen head screws on top that once you put a little pressure on, they come off. The studs are fixed into the pad. It opens up just like a hinge to make it real easy to service. And I'm just going to push down here, and you can see we can take these out by hand. It's the sponge tension that actually makes them tight. I can't move them now, but once I push down on it here, then I can unscrew these with no problem. We'll drop these back here. 2 more to go. Down to 1. And just like that, we can open the hinge. We can grab our sponge and just lift it right up off the studs that are there. And the studs are fixed in place. When we do that, then our manifold with the extension tube pulls right out. Manifold now rests inside the pad. Sponge can be flipped, sponge can be replaced. When it's time to put back on, either you flip your sponge over or place a new one. You just drop the manifold into the sponge, feed your tube back through, and then line your holes back up with the sponge itself. And set them down just one at a time. Get that all in place, and the tube is there. Close your lid. This sort of takes that a little bit of weight or just a quick clamp. Push down here, get one of them started. And that one will hold them in place now, and you go back and replace all your screws. Just that easy. It makes the service a lot faster, a lot easier, a lot more friendly for your employees to do the proper preventative maintenance that you want to do on the machine. And it'll provide better shine for the customer, much more consistent, and will work great. And again, like I said, available as a retrofit kit, but standard now on all the new Tire Shine machines. Not just for those of you that don't have a tire shine machine at all, a couple of things that make this unit real unique and probably the best-selling unit on the market today is one that it's built just like a tire brush frame. It's got UHMW guide rails front and back, so the tires only touch on plastic. The sponges are what applies the pad, just like you would do it by hand. It's not a spinning brush or a rolling piece of foam. It's a fixed foam pad saturated with tire shine that we pull it in and squeeze it against the tire. The tire conforms and flexes around the sponge, and the sponge wipes the dressing on the tire just like your employee would do in the detail shop. It's the most consistent tire shine machine in the market today. It's built with aluminum cylinders with stainless steel shafts, adjustable bearings for the height of your conveyor, whether it's front wheel pull or rear wheel push. It installs real easy. The unit itself is pre-plumbed. You've got to bring the panel from the hoses from the back room panel out, and the back room panel is very simple. It works off of one computer control function from your computer. That's all it takes. Couldn't be any simpler. Couldn't be any more better satisfaction for your customer or your manager operating the store. If you don't have one, this is what you ought to look at. This will get your shining tires and increasing your revenue today.